Hello and welcome. As always, thanking each one of you for stopping by. Guys, I want to ask you a question, and let's be honest with ourselves. Are you ready? And what do I mean by are you ready? Are you ready in the event that something were to happen within your town? A shutdown, power grid out. What are you going to do? I know that this channel mainly focuses on Second Amendment items, which I truly love, and they're actually part of you being ready. Second Amendment and obviously ammunition. What good is a handgun or a rifle if you do not have the appropriate amount of ammunition? I'm here in the state of North Carolina. So recently and currently, we're going through some weather changes. People are going crazy. It is unbelievable. I come from the state of Florida. In Florida, we deal on a yearly basis with hurricanes. So I am always ready and I come with that mentality. Anyways, this past weekend with some snow and ice, I was home. I was tired being inside the house. And I told my wife, you know what? I'm going to run to the supermarket briefly. This was on Saturday. And I told her, let me go ahead and get a specific cut of steak, which is what I want. I'm going to grill it. Whether people think that I'm crazy, I don't care. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Jump in the car, go to the supermarket. When I got to the supermarket, it was crazy to see everything empty. It actually looked kind of the Walking Dead, everything gone. Anyways, I still didn't get my hopes up. I went to the meat section. Did I got what I wanted? No. There was a different type of cut of meat. I grabbed it, got in the car, and yes, I still grilled. Anyways, but that got me thinking quite a bit to see how people will actually go ballistic within a matter of probably a day or two and empty an entire store. So my question once again, are you ready to deal with that? It got me thinking quite a bit. Here at home, I want to list a list of items that we currently have always in stock and that you should never wait till last minute to go ahead and jump and grab those items. Number one, I always have water. Water is definitely a must. You cannot live without water for more than between 3 and 5 days. You will go ahead and dehydrate yourself. Always have water. Also, with water, have a filtration system. In case you still have running water, but you're out of your drinking water, you can filtrate that water and purify it. Good point. Make sure also that depending where you live, if you either have a gas operating stove or some grills with obviously gas, if you store some water, you can boil that water, and I can assure you that that will also help you quite a bit, just in case. The last thing you want is to be drinking tap water that is contaminated, and that is a huge no-no. Besides your water and that filtration system, make sure that you have canned goods. Listen, I actually stockpile a quite amount of canned goods, and I actually shelf them in a different way. That way I know the expiration date. And what do I normally do? 3 months to 2 months before expiration date, I will donate those canned goods to the church. Someone may need it. Besides, canned goods can go beyond their expiration date. Tell me about spam. I've been there and I have tried it. And so far, it tastes good. Make sure that you have a generator. I witnessed individuals going last minute to Home Depot and Lowe's and Harbor Freight to get generators last minute. I currently have a 4.6 keys of generator, kilowatts, I think it is. I don't know the terminology. Sorry, I'm not an electrician, but it's a 4300 or 4600 generator, and that generator works pretty well. Besides that generator, make sure that you have stored fuel. Now, make sure that you store that fuel properly and you put some stable or stabilizer on it to prolong the life of the fuel. What I normally do within 6 months of it, after that fuel being stored with stabilizer, I actually will put it on the car, go ahead to the fuel store, to the gas pump, and fill up the can once again and bring it home. But make sure that you keep that fuel safely stored is very important. And talking about fuel, we have 3 vehicles at home. Every single vehicle is always topped up with fuel. I had to be very aggressive with my wife because she used to be the individual that she will just run her vehicle almost to a quarter empty. And I said, no, stop that. Watch that fuel gauge. Once you hit half, fill it up, and always kept that vehicle filled up. You never know in a moment of emergency if you have to hit the road and get out, which is very important. Maintenance on your car. Make sure that you keep always that oil top notch. You don't know whether you're going to have to make a long distance drive to be safe. So, fuel and maintenance, it is definitely key. Medicine, that's another topic which people actually don't focus and pay attention. If you're an individual that actually needs XYZ medication to stay focused, make sure that you keep your meds always in inventory and check. Because I can guarantee you that fuel pumps, convenience stores, Walgreens or CVS, those stores will get hit hard in moment of desperation. Obviously, besides your supermarket. Let's be honest and transparent. Morale and check mark what keeps your morale up. Me, I always need to have some wine at home. And besides wine, I need to have cigars at home. That keeps my morale up. I enjoy it and it relaxes me. So keeping morale up, it is definitely a plus. If you have pets, make sure that you always have food for your pets, whether it's your cat, dogs, etc. It don't matter. But you need to keep food for your pets at home. It is definitely a plus. Lastly, a community. If you have neighbors that actually share the passion and the vision that you actually thrive for, make sure that you keep that community up, because I can guarantee you that in moment of desperation, when you have a pack of wolves, that it's not going to be only one wolf, 2 wolves, and 3 wolves. It's going to be more than 5 wolves, and you're by yourself or your loved ones. You definitely want to keep that community. Again, watching the supermarket this past weekend, it was kind of spooky and scary. I'm like, it looked kind of Walking Dead. It was a horrible experience. I wanted to share that experience. Tell me down below, what do you think? Am I over exaggerating? But I can tell you that with this going on and seeing that supermarket empty within less than a few days, says a lot. Says a lot. And think about Katrina for a minute for the folks down in New Orleans. They can tell you. Anyways, as usual, I want to thank you for stopping by, and we shall see ourselves again in the next one. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.